Last computer crash number 2 of the week. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Capture the area around here. So it's specifically this one. Did it create a new VOD or is this just on the same thing? It's just a new thing. Took too long, I guess. If it has like an error like that, sometimes it'll just like leave the stream up with that error. Some of it will barely last any time. Doesn't matter. Not really.
You've made the right call.
Service of the royal family.
To the skies! I won't disappoint.
I'll not fail you. What would you ask? Awaiting your command. By your word.
At your service.
Is there even any point in fighting these other ones? I mean, you get XP, but I mean...
Sir.
Whatever, right?
What is it?
Come. For the liberation.
I guess why not?
Watch what royalty. I'm off.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
Kneel before me.
There's always more to learn.
What is it? Is that all?
I shall hold nothing back. I've not chosen my grave yet. Awaiting your command.
Steel trap.
By the grace of the Holy Unicorn, I'm prepared for anything. I advance.
Nowhere is too far. Understood. Watch what royalty can do. I'm off.
I'll not fail you. By your word. Awaiting your command. Very well. Gaze upon the face of your demise.
You don't stand a chance.
Our success is inevitable.
I shall hold nothing back.
Let's join our strength.
A trivial undertaking. What would you ask? By your word.
Guide me, O Father.
They knew how to make a
Is that
good
all?
route through
I
shit.
won't disappoint. Is that all? Best be careful.
Of course.
I'm uneasy about this. My body aches.
A suitable target, am I?
They're spamming.
Face me and be cut down. Dead and buried. I fear I'm fading. At once. No mercy. Victory is ours. I stand ready. Sir. Nowhere is too far.
There is time yet to claim victory.
We'll
Face
just
me and be cut
we'll just
down.
slowly get our health back and then
Service of the crown.
we'll just be back over there in a bit.
At your service. Understood.
Gaze upon the
We
fate.
must claim victory.
These guys are a little too low level, it's part of their problem,
You've nothing to fear.
I've had
but he doesn't do any damage. I might have to get rid of the sanguine thing just for that. I mean, his damage doesn't matter much compared to his tankiness, but
I'm just glad.
like when is it like that 10-15 actually matter?
Rest well.
Because right now that spear, the sanguine attack doesn't matter, but it is nice to get the 15 HP and 5% guard rate. Like if he doesn't need to attack anyways, then that's probably going to be good just forever. So it's kind of a tough one there.
I
Maybe not
stand
that
ready.
tough.
No mercy. Press on. With me. You've got this. Go on. Healing. Better keep this going. Higher still. My griffin needs a rest.
Jesus. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there. The mines, they're there. Oh, the Dracula. Don't I need 30 Dracula lumber? Don't I have somebody I can buy some of this shit from yet? I feel like you should always focus these down first, but because they might spawn someone I can buy the shit from. Oh fuck you. Really, just that stone? It's like, what, I just sit here for the rest of the game and fucking crank out the wood? I don't even think I'd want to put somebody here then. I'd rather just unlock this location. I think she needed Draco wood or whatever. Ridiculous, man. Is it just that one stone in the beginning of the game? That's the only one? Really? I thought it'd be like a common thing. Don't I need this bridge too? We'll come back to mine. What do we got over here?
So, all that talk about the man ruling the stronghold by strength alone, and he's too weak to even keep his post.
Not so loud, will you?
It doesn't matter what I say, everyone's talking about it. The great general's getting hauled back to Zenoira. Came out of nowhere, though, I'll give you that. You've even got us packing up his stuff.
Suspected treason, wasn't it?
Old Featherhead's made more enemies in this life than he can even keep track of. You want my bet? I'd say one of his own had a bone to pick with the guy and started making him out as a traitor.
To your post, now!
Of course, General. Forgive me. It's just your aide ordered us to help organize your luggage, so...
And for what? I'm not going anywhere.
They called this guy a pussy?
Sir. 1,000 pardons.
Try to paint me a turncoat, will they? It's as preposterous as it is maddening. Still, I can't ignore the Emperor's orders forever. And if I'm fated to have an audience with him, I wouldn't dare arrive empty-handed.
Can't tell if he's supposed to be evil or not, man. He seems evil, he just killed that guy. So I found out that, yeah, that thief guy I fucking put in jail, you just don't get him, I guess, if you pick that. I kind of don't like that in this game. Everybody's either, you either suck their weenie off and get them, or nothing.
A fitting defense for
You get like a
strategic
little bit of a
position.
bonus, I think, in gold, right? Well, you don't get him, I'm guessing, until later, but... I'd imagine most people don't let him go, unless they have meta knowledge. Because Clive is like, hey, this is not your place to decide, right? And then also he's giving you the most obviously like fake slimy story, and I feel like the voice acting makes it sound even more slimy, but it's probably not. I was hoping to get everybody. That'd be kind of fun. Or, you know, have 2 thieves would be kind of cool, man. For shit, right? I mean, I could just buy a thief. I mean, the uniques are probably worse somehow, but because you can't pick their growths, but
And there's one more thing, Princess.
Go on then, out with it.
The general charged with holding the bastion is Geeth, Knight of the Feathered Crest.
A name I hoped to never hear again. He was among the first lords of Cornea to defect when Valmor showed his true colors, Your Highness. He is a man of immense ambition, willing to cross any bridge, speak any word, or slay any foe in order to get what he wants.
What's more, there are rumors in the fortress that he's to be sent back to Zenoira before long.
Then perhaps we merely must wait until such events come to pass.
Hey, I recognize that name. The Knights of the Rose died by his hand.
okay.
Run! Princess, please!
We're getting the whole thing here. Ooh.
I beg you, my lady, be rid of this place and never return.
Fools! Throwing yourselves before my blade one after the next. Also one weak little pup can escape. Fine then. It matters not how many of you wenches I have to cut down. 1 or 100.
Yes, I don't think he's a good guy.
All the same. The girl's head will
He's
make a
mind
fine
controlled.
gift for our new emperor.
They didn't say anything about him beforehand. I doubt they gave him all this
You must live
character
on, Princess.
for him to be just mind controlled.
At any cost.
He's a sick fuck whose ambitions will lead him to do anything after he was mind controlled. Let's see. That'll be a big ass quest, man, if it goes from here all the way up there. God night. Oh, they don't even let you walk by. I see. Yeah, like if I don't get this wooden bridge made, I can't even get the carving. Like how much of this shit did I need? Man? It was like the Draken shit. I have 15. And this place needs like 11. It's gonna be years before I get this shit. Oh, this needed, oh, excuse me, 24 Dracula lumber. What the fuck? How the hell am I getting this shit? I hope there's at least one big blast, man. You know. That looks like a normal ass person. Thieves and wizards. 'Cause, 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 'c
You've made the right call. What is it?
Just walk through. Probably not.
To the skies! At your service. At once.
Let's get this over with. My go, is it? Going.
Proceed with caution. Watch what royalty can do. You dare challenge me. That's what you get. Simple. I'm in their firing range. I stand ready.
Enough standing around. Sure. My go, is it? You got it.
Their eyes are on me. Kneel before me.
Enough standing around. Going.
I won't go down without a fight. Is that all? I need some healing. I'm off.
My go, is it? Sure.
Nowhere is too far. Understood. Fight well while I'm gone.
I'll smash you to bits. Drinks are getting stronger by the day.
Counterattack a row of
Rush
enemies.
them good.
Is this when you'd want to start putting them in the front line? I mean, I guess he could get hit by an arrow. He does get hit by random shit. An active skill.
I stand ready.
Just say the word. You got it.
You're nothing. It seems you've misjudged me. Face me and be cut down.
My wyvern and I soar as one.
My atonement beckons. What is our strategy? Begin the march.
At your service.
Whatever you need.
I was hoping to squeeze a little XP out, but
Nowhere
really,
is
I
too far.
don't think it's that bad.
By a knight's honor. We mobilize at once. Returning for now.
Let's see what you can do. Should have seen that coming. My go, is it? Going.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand. Onward. Come then. We march. Excellent. To me. You face me.
Nothing stopping me now.
Alright. There'll be nobody else who wants this fucking lumber mountain. Shit. Oh yeah, I didn't check what I could buy. I haven't been checking at all, really. Well, that place is still missing a roof, man.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold. Be waited.
I guess we can go hire some fucking Joe Randos, man. I hate having to put up honors for this shit, but... Anybody cheaper than 5, man? I get like a fighter for like 1 or 2 or something. Probably not. Here you go, bro. I'm never gonna use them, but on the off chance I do, there you go, pal.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Well, well, well. Don't worry, these level 1s will protect you. Henry and Valerian.
Not a problem.
That's what he says. So he says. Do I believe him? Not quite. As an asshole. Is she stupid? I just told them the other army was gonna come. I don't know, sounded like a good idea. I guess they wouldn't have agreed and then he just gave him the switcheroo. Oh. Only concealing cloaks, man. Need shards. Shards of plenty. That guy's hard, man. Like slow down in here. It's a little island. Oh, the slows because of her. I forgot they did that. There's not many of these shaman just walking around. Is it the guy in our party? That long-haired lad? Free Castle Soldraga. The Prince. I'm seeing like dragon heads. Is it like a trap? Or just fanciness?
The hour to reclaim Soldraga has finally arrived.
Not quite the hour, but maybe in a bit.
This fortress stands nigh in the castle's very shadow. Are you certain the enemy hasn't noticed our movements? Such is not a concern. Zenoira! What is the meaning of this? You needn't be alarmed. These men here belong to me.
They belong to him.
Yes, Your Highness. I am Herman, loyal servant and commander of the King's Guard. It's an honor to stand before you.
I believe an explanation is in order.
But of course, since even before my father's passing, these brave warriors have infiltrated Zenoira's ranks. From what I gather,
what atrocities have they had to commit?
Defect in the face of this perpetual war. Unfortunately, Drakenhold was not spared that same fate. Some such deserters had long harbored grievances against the crown, while others were among our most devoted vassals. And Herman here bravely donned the traitor's guise in order to learn the reason for their cold defection.
I can also vouch for him myself, for what that's worth.
In truth, our covert recapture of this fortress would scarce have been possible without he and his cadre's subterfuge.
That, and we've procured specifics on Zenoira's positions within Castle Soldraga.
He's got a little bit of a filter because he's wearing a helmet. Huh? Just a little bit. Not probably full on, but seems like there's a little something. Or maybe his recording quality is just a little different.
We shall strike with a pincer maneuver. Herman and his company from within the castle walls, and our armies from without. You need only give the word, and we commence our march.
How does these three being fake traders mean that nobody's looking at us right now from the castle? It doesn't. These people are stupid. Oh, shite. a big ass city. Where is it? I mean, it would help, but like, what do they own? All the scouts? Everybody who's looking down at them right now? They have an entire army walking in with an eyesight. If they have that many men, then shit, we barely even need to do anything. Like, he was worried that they would be seen moving their entire army 5 feet away from the castle. Then walk up like 3 people. Like, that would make all the difference. Like, unless they own the watch. Random Zenoiran who's off to take a piss, who's not a trader, just sees an entire army walking in. Dig free the mining paths. He always sits in front of him, which sucks, man. You need to like readjust yourself to get this shit. I still can't believe there's nothing for wood, man, if they're gonna require that. That shit's funny, man. But you can mine up all this stone for some reason. And copper. I mean, this does make you money, I guess. You could turn it in just infinitely. Fucking luck for the for these things is horrible right now. We're gonna have so much extra stone and shit. Holy fuck. I assume you can get 2 maps per, like, if possible. I mean, it shows a 1, like you'd assume it would go higher than 1, but maybe they limit you everything. I wonder if you could just sell these. Just straight up to the fucking shop. For like decent money. I'm sure the turn-ins are always better. more shards. I need more shards. We've got some guys hidden away in the enemy base. That's the guy who was on his last legs. He was like had like nothing left. I mean, I guess that was just his ace. Like he's big boss, man. Like, didn't we save him from the brink of complete loss? He's gotta have his noble pride, man. Max that out and see how big it gets. Thing is, like, unless maxing it gives you like guaranteed rares, like right now it doesn't really matter. Because this map isn't big enough in size, it's because it's Snake. Yeah, I mean, I know, I get what they're going for sure. It's just how they word it, it's just kind of funny. Because they like specifically mention not being seen standing there. It's like, I don't know, it's gonna help a whole lot. But yeah, the pincer maneuver and having like turncoats and shit, that's a cool, I mean, that should be a cool mission. You didn't get everything. You have to like manually go grab that shit. I don't know if you like get guaranteed time or what. Oh, SRPG? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, you get like Total War, I mean, you siege all the time. But yeah, SRPGs. Yeah, battering ram, I guess, counts. You're not really doing any kind of siege. Well, I guess it is. It's breaching tactics. I mean, you would never do a real siege. That's just sitting outside and cutting off supply lines till they die or whatever, but that requires like a, you know, grand strategy game. But in battle, I mean, it's always so much about micro. Yeah, it would have to be how you like approach, and then like scale walls or take down walls and shit. Yeah, battering ram. I mean, Final Fantasy Tactics had the mission where you had to go fucking flip the doors open to get into a fort from the inside, shit like that, or you could do that. You jumped high enough. But it's like, the thing is, in most SRPGs, you're not dealing with like armies. You're just dealing with like 5 guys, so it never really seems like a siege. This kind of comes across more like a siege because there's just like more dudes. Already inside. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like using like battering rams or cannons or bombs or something. I think because the already inside means it could be a small group of people, which is usually what an SRPG or like a JRPG tends to be. I'm trying to think. Yeah, just SRPGs. I don't know. I mean, does Ogre Battle? I don't think Tactics Ogre did. Well, no. There wasn't enough. There was no, like, weapons or anything. You just kind of walked in. You'd be walking in on forts and walls to castles and shit, but not really, like, taking anything down. I don't remember. I feel like there's some SRPG with like destructible walls and shit. Even then, it's like shooting a wall a couple times is different from like a proper siege weapon. Castle gates already open. I'm trying to think. I mean, Advanced Wars doesn't really count as a siege because it's not fantasy, but it does have like blocked areas that need to be like busted down so that you can like breach. Did it have a proper one? Yeah, I've already forgotten, man. Uda truly is the ultimate in fantasy strategy. Are you pumped for the new Uda game they announced? Or at least they announced another one recently. I thought they announced another one a while back. That's right. I mix up a lot of action games because I mean, you could be like the Lord of the Rings. Just big action games have sieges and shit. But... Or like The Witcher has sieges. Witcher 3 does. I think the game even starts with you going there in a fucking tower or whatever. And I just don't remember exactly. SRPG wise though. Yeah. Oh, fucking Uda. Yikes. I wouldn't even really understand why they wouldn't. More of them have it. It's just a set piece, just a big gun or something. Or like a giant moving super thing. I feel like I've seen one before, I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know if War Group had some. I mean, that's barely even, that's not even an RPG at that point. It's just like a raw strategy game. Did it. The proper war experience, man. It was boring as fuck. Maybe that's the idea, is people don't do them because they're not good mission design generally. I don't know. Underwear to make the hot air balloon. I remember that moment. His intellect as a future or past man. Yeah, they just make up times where you have to care. It don't matter. It's funny though. It never ends. The game is infinite. What am I gonna do with all this stone? Give me some fucking crystals. Anything worse than picking up 10 seconds? I guess it's not that bad. Time down there, you can barely see it. Are you gonna play Vengeance, Fasta? Gotcha. I'm kind of curious just like how much they're gonna change. Looks like I want to play it. But if it's like they're just gonna tune it and change a bit of story, I don't know. Like if it's like a whole new story, some new maps. Oh really? I didn't mind it in Apocalypse, but This almost feels like it's not quite Apocalypse level. Like it feels like less, but we'll see. I plan on playing it, but like I kind of thought about maybe not until I hear more about it. Because I'm so packed on shit. There's just enough. I feel like there's just enough new shit in Apocalypse, and I wasn't ever really like tired of the atmosphere and all that. For me, Apocalypse is more the Persona-y character stuff. Like, not that I hate Persona, but that's what got me more. Right. No, I think it's like I think Apocalypse cleans the gameplay up a bit, but 4 is just like the better game because everything's new. It's kind of like a Breath of the Wild sort of deal in a different magnitude. Like SMT5, it's like there's a lot of room for them to improve, so I'm like curious to do it. But it's also a fucking JRPG. It's really long. And I don't need over familiarity with the game to cause an issue. Because like I said, it'd be one thing if it was Apocalypse, right? But this feels more like it's a Persona Royal with like our... Like, it's just got like an SMT route in it instead of like Royal combat or its content. But, I don't know. Like I want to be there for my SMT stuff, but... We'll see. Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, that's why I'm curious if I'm gonna do it. I don't want to know. I think what's really bullshit is that people who bought the original can't just like upgrade if it's gonna be like the same game technically. It's like you can argue with Apocalypse, the combat's changed enough where it's pretty different in some ways. I'm just doing 4. Like it's mostly the maps. I mean, obviously the demons and shit too. But that's in every SMT. Alright, we got them all, man. One more Cornea Cemetery. I wonder if I've just missed it or if it's like in the middle. Are you the same? What part? Silver Goblet. Reaper, Cockatrice, Wyvern. I mean, you could make the argument, but I don't know. It almost feels more like a Yakuza type of thing for me. Maybe a little shittier in some ways, but with SMT5, it's like it's the same character going through the same setup, but with like an alternate thing on the same overworld. With maybe, I think they said maybe one new map. I'm not even sure. With like improvements instead of like an entirely kind of. I mean, you could say, I mean, Apocalypse is just improvements as well, but I mean, you could definitely make the argument. I agree with you. I think it's just like a degree of magnitude difference. One where it's like, I get it, but I don't care that much, and then one where it's like, it's a little too much now for me. But yeah. I mean, Apocalypse should have been cheaper just because it was flipping so much shit, I agree. But I wasn't there for all the price times, I guess. So it's a little different, I guess, coming in after the fact. Doesn't make it any better, but... Like, for me, this is like Royal, or Apocalypse is just like a different Yakuza game type of thing. And they do that too. You can't upgrade to Royal, you have to buy Royal. And they do that very much on purpose strategy because it makes a lot of money. And I don't like that. I think they just change it up enough, right? Like if Royal was like another story in the Persona 5 universe, like all around and just kind of reused a few things here and there, like that might be a little different. But maybe a lot of it's tied to plot, that kind of thing. I don't mind the main story. It's just like a faction war again, but with like now some new guys in the way. It's the fucking dialogue, and especially the character work that really kills it. Wars is definitely more interesting where you're going to the different Tokyos, and the faction war parts are a bit more distinct, but I liked some of the depictions of some of the dudes and the power level shit and the divas and all that. It's just like, yeah, I mean, they just inserted a new faction over it, the divas. Yeah, for me, I mean, that part, like I said, I don't mind it at all, but I think it's, I think it gets away with it a bit for me because it's eclipsed by like the crappy character shit and the goofiness. And it feels so like purposely trying to be like appealing to a different audience just to kind of see if they can maybe hit some sales or something. A different crowd for their game that's not like a huge new entry. But I hate that part of it. Asian plus 10, the Grand Caesar 20 physical and 30 critical. The stacks. They seem good for our guy. So he can get to. And he can evade without using something as well. But, I mean, I definitely get you there. Whole new soundtrack too. Like I said, I think there's enough new things there that, well, I don't like you said, I don't like the usage of some of that other stuff. It's not as egregious. That's what they do with like Royal and Vengeance and shit. But I think they see there's more money in doing like a game that has like 20% more shit than like 60% more shit and then charging full price anyways. It kills me a lot more when it's like SMT too. Like of course like fucking like Persona's their money bags, they're gonna do it, but it sucks when like SMT get yoink. It's one thing if they're doing a remake or a remaster like 10 years later with like new shit, like a Radiant Historia. Like the original's not even for sale. I mean, I think price point and whether it even needs it is a huge thing, but they're after the money at that point. They're not doing it for the fucking pure passion of it. Yeah, Atlas is just creepy. Absolutely. And here I am bitching about them doing it again. That's pretty much the long and short of it, I guess. It's just I like their games. It's at least SMC's still alive. and good, I mean. 2.5 has its issues, but I think it's a good game. It was at least a unique game. Guard efficiency, burn and free. I put on anybody? Shit. He can already stop himself from getting smacked. Honestly, I might put it on her. She'll get the burn and freeze immunity, won't she? I mean, she has someone who can get rid of her debuffs. So maybe it's not a big deal, but... I do like the self-healing, though. Well, it's only when she uses an active. I mean, she's already got Royal Guard, so it's kind of unnecessary. Shit out. Start checking the map again. Knot of Ruin. Minus 30 HP. Jesus. Minus 10 initiative. I could see how much health they had. Oh, you can't. You just have to sort it by them. He'd be at 39 HP. Really wouldn't be that big a deal. He's got plenty. 13 and 40 for the main tank. 30. Aubin, dude. He's sitting at 6, dude. Killed. I'm gonna give it to Valerian. It just ends up at 1, right? It'd be funny if I just killed him. 1 HP. God help him. Let me figure out how to put this on. Over there's 2 orders of acquired. Alright guys, I'm gonna be going to eat. Probably a little bit. I may come back, I may not. We'll see. Decided there. I'm gonna put it on him. I feel like he's the only one where this could kind of work. Cloudcaster could do it, but he's the tank. Who do I want to get more accuracy? We could just give it to him. A little more damage, a little more accuracy. He needs it. Could give it to him. I don't remember how badly he needs it. I need to pay more attention to the percent chances. In flight. Is it 137? What's his ass at? $155. Okay, he doesn't really need it. We'll give it to the big man. And I think he was cooking with a black iron axe. Alright folks, I'm going to take a little break here. Thank you for watching. Sorry if today's stream's a little broken apart. A little tired and all that, but probably be coming back in an hour and a half for some more. If I'm just too dead, today I'll just be kind of a chill one. We'll go harder tomorrow. It should just be us probably looking around for some more treasure shit, and then guess we would do 2 armies as one. I'll probably do the battle for Kleinfeld before I do Dragonlands, and I'll do Bear Rock before I do Dragonlands as well. Alright folks, thanks for watching.